welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika. Welcome to Global Item Magazine page channel where we make content for artists and creative entrepreneur. In today's video guys, we're gonna be talking about the SVG t-shirt design because I've already made a video talking about the SVGs, how you can convert your designs, t-shirt designs or your illustrations or your graphics into the SVG file format and can make more money from that. And you can sell on the various platforms, Etsy, Creative Fabrica, and various different platforms and can make more money from it. So I've already made that video. If you want to check that video out, you can check that video in the comment section above guys. But after uploading that video, I got one of the comment that how much you can make from the SVG files. Although I replied to that comment, but I feel that maybe some of you guys were also having the same question, would also having the same doubt, like how much you can expect to make from the SVG file. So I think it's best for me to cover this comment in this video and to talk about the various aspects and what are the different factors which determine how much you can expect to make from your selling the SVG file formats and all. So before going into the good part, consider clicking the like button guys. I really appreciate that. And I have a bunch of the free stuffs, free guides, free graphics, free KDP interior to help you in making money online. So you can download all those free things. The link are in the description box below. You can download them and you can use them. Now let's get started with the main. Guys, for those of you who don't know about the SVG, SVG is a scalable vector graphic. You can convert your t-shirt designs that is in the PNG or JPEG format into the SVG and can make more money because the crafters out there who want the design or graphics in the form of SVG file format so that they can compress it or they can enlarge the file or do whatever they want to do with the file, and while doing with the file the graphic remains the same. So that's the beauty of using the SVG file. In case of the PNG or JPEG, you see that your designs might get blurred if you compress it or if you even try to maximize it. So that's why SVG is more preferable than the PNG and the JPEG by the crafters. So if you're selling SVG, you are targeting the crafters as well, but if you're just selling the PNG or the JPEG, then obviously you can targeting only the t-shirt designers or the people who want just the t-shirt design. And yeah, so that is the thing. Now there are some factors on which it depends how much you can make. The first factor is the platform where you are selling. It is a Creative Fabrica, Etsy or your own website or any other platform out there where you are selling. It depends a lot on that. For example, if you're selling on the Etsy, they have the different payment stuff, like they take the commission from every sale you're making. The same is the case of the Creative Fabrica. For your website, it's different because you are controlling your website. You have full control over your website, so you know how much you can expect to make. Of course, there would be the charges of the payment gateway. If you are using the PayPal, they would be having their own charges to accept the money and all that. If you're using the Stripe, then their payment is different. So it depends on that, but that is a one major factor on which platform you're selling, which are the platform on which you're uploading your SVG crafts. It depends on all that. The second factor is depends on your price of the product. Like how much is your price? If it's for the $3, $2, $4 or $1.99, whatever it is, it depends on that. Second factor depends on the price of the product, because if in the Creative Fabrica they take like 50% of your cut if you are getting the organic sales, and if you're driving your own traffic, like if you are promoting your own shop and you are getting sales from that, then you are getting more percentage commission, like you're getting more percentage of your sales that you're making on the Creative Fabrica. And for the Etsy, they have the separate charges. Now I'm not gonna go into the detail of the charges of the different platforms and how much they are taking cut and all that, because that would be a separate video, because there is so much to talk about that. In the Etsy, they have so many different charges as the listing fees. They have so many different stuffs. Apart from having the listing fees, they have the different stuffs and they have the different charges on the Etsy. So I'm not gonna cover all that, but guys, you can very well check out this platform and what are their pricing strategy, what are their commission strategy, how much they are taking from the sale that you're making, and how much you can expect from them. That like if you're selling $3 SVG file, how much you can expect that you're getting profit out of it after cutting all the charges and all the commissions of that platform, and also after getting transferred by the PayPal or the Stripe, whatever payment gateway you are using, and you are getting the money in your bank account. So it depends on all that. Now the third factor to depend is about the bundles. Now most of the time if you see on the Creative Fabrica or even on the Etsy, you're gonna see that the people are selling the SVG in the form of the bundles. They're selling in the form of the bundle, like the 10 bundles. Most of the time you're gonna see that there are some of the bundles in the form like the 10 SVG bundles or 20 or maybe more than that on these websites, and the people are selling in the form of bundles. And that's the beauty of the bundle. Bundle is selling well. Of course you are putting so much files in that single bundle, and that would be around $5, $10, whatever the rate it is, but the bundles are selling well. So that is also another major important factor, that you can make more money from the SVG. You can make your bundles, like you can convert your t-shirt designs into the SVG file format and can make them in the form of bundle and pack that bundle into one file or into one product and sell them on the Etsy or onto the Creative Fabrica. So that is the third factor. The fourth factor that determines how much you can make from that is about your promotion and your own marketing. For example, onto Creative Fabrica, if you're promoting your shop and you're getting your own sales by promoting your own shop, and they were going to track the link and all that, and if you're bringing your own customer, then you are making more money from each sale that you are making. And if you are just relying on the Creative Fabrica organic sales, then you're gonna make 50% of every purchase, single sale I'm talking about, guys. I'm not talking about the subscription over here, because subscription is a separate topic to be discussed, but I'm just talking about the single sales. If you are making the single sales onto the Creative Fabrica, you're getting roughly 50% if you are getting the organic sales from the Creative Fabrica. But if you're bringing your own traffic, you're bringing your own customer from social media or whatever platform you're using to promote it, then obviously you're gonna make more commission, you're gonna make more money from the every sales that you are making on the platform. It's for the Creative Fabrica. I don't know about the Etsy because I didn't try the Etsy for this purpose, but you guys can try it and look for that. If you're bringing your own traffic, are you making more money onto the Etsy or not? Do let me know in the comment section below if you know anything about it, because I don't know anything about it, because I didn't sell anything. Like in the beginning I was about to sell some art printables, but I opened up a shop onto the Etsy and started selling art printables, but it didn't really work for me. I saw that I was just paying for the listing and nothing was working. I even paid for the ads. I tried the Etsy ads as well, but it didn't really work it. And at the end I felt like I'm not at all interested in selling onto the Etsy anymore. Rather than I'm gonna sell it on my own website, or I'm gonna sell it on some other platform where I don't need to pay for the listing and all, or even where I can expect more things to happen for me. Because even if you're paying for the ads onto the Etsy or you're paying for the listing, it's a third-party platform. Like, we can't control it. We can't have full control over the platform. Something changes, then we are going out of our business. So that was my perspective for the Etsy. That's why I don't have much experience with selling onto the Etsy, so I can't say anything about it. But do let me know in the comment section below, guys, if you know more about the Etsy and their listing fees and how much they are taking, and even if you're bringing your own traffic, how much you're making from the per sale. I would really get myself updated by the way. So these are the few factors which determine how much you can expect to make from the SVG. First is the platform, the second is the product, price of the product. The third is the bundles, if you're creating the bundle, and the fourth is your traffic, if you're bringing your own traffic or what you're doing, getting the organic sales. So that is the thing, guys, and you can convert your own design into SVG in the Inkscape or in the Illustrator. I have already talked about that. You can check that video out. So I hope you really enjoyed today's video. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Are you selling the SVG or not, or are you thinking of selling it in the future? I would really love to hear from you in the comment section below, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video, guys. See you for the next time. Take care. Bye, guys.